Hi friends, I'm Mike. We're here at Nikki's family's farm, and we come here to relax and just use the time to rejuvenate and plan for future events. And while here, I was just thinking, for a long time, I wore my packed schedule like a badge of honor, and I convinced myself that being constantly exhausted, it really meant that I was being a good steward and a hard worker and a faithful servant. But I learned that the truth is I was just running on empty all the time, just trying to go on my own strength instead of God's. I had to learn that in the kingdom of God, rest is not a reward for finished work. It's a requirement for faithful living. In Genesis chapter 2, the Bible shows us that God built rest right into the very fabric of creation. So if the creator of the universe chose to take a pause, why do I think that I can skip it? When I refuse to rest, I'm basically telling myself that my world relies on my constant striving rather than God and His continuous provision for me. Choosing rest has become an act of defiance from burnout and all of that, and trusting in God's sovereignty. I used to think of my life like my cell phone. I would look at the battery icon, seeing that it's at 5%, and keep pushing, trying to send just one more text or make one more call. But eventually the screen, it goes black. No matter how expensive or how advanced the phone is, it becomes completely useless without a power source. You see, it has to be plugged in, and it has to sit still to recover. We're exactly the same way like the phone. You can't pour out love, patience, grace to our families and to our communities when our own spiritual and physical battery is just completely depleted. Stepping away to rest is how we unplug back into the ultimate power source. Jesus understood this, and He understood that tension perfectly, with crowds pressing in and all those urgent things surrounding Him. Jesus regularly went to a lonely place to pray and to recharge. Jesus modeled that for us. Resting is not a waste of time. It is holy preparation. When I finally start to slow down and quiet my heart, I create a space. I need to hear God's whisper. I am forced to admit my human limitations and rely entirely on His limitless strength. Rest restores my body, clears my mind, realigns my spirit, and with His, I get in touch. So what area of your life do you really need to just stop and just trust God today? Think about that. Have a great day, everybody.